Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And we are doing another week in the life vlog. It's Sunday night. We need some groceries, so we're about to head to Trader Joe's and just pick up some stuff for dinner. We're gonna make like chicken shawarma bowls, something a little bit different because we always do salmon bowls. Ian's just standing just out of frame. Anyways, it's been hot this week because we're having like a heat wave, so this is my outfit. The whole set is from Ingia. It's like a little skirt, which I'm not into a skirt, but it almost looks like they're shorts. Their halter bra is like one of the only halter bras I actually like, and then just this little top over it. So we're gonna walk to the store. Ian is currently running on like 5 hours of sleep, so if he's acting delusional,
no, like
that's
back to back. You know?
But back to back deprivation nights. Okay, anyways, we're gonna walk to Trader Joe's. Okay, here's our little Trader Joe's haul. We did get some stuff for salmon bowls to make later this week. I always like to get some dried mangoes. And then we got the chicken shawarma thighs. They're just pre-marinated, so it's easy. We got some tomatoes, a lemon, onion, cucumber that we'll also use for the salmon bowls when it comes time. I've been getting the little yogurt cups because I've been doing that little like Japanese cheesecake thing. And then some extra rice, some spinach for smoothies, and a bell pepper for my little snack bowl tomorrow for work, and a little tzatziki as well.
Isn't she beautiful?
I look so weird. Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, we're going to get started. We've also been, with our rice, we've been doing, where's the bone broth? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, major hack, learned that from my dad.
Yeah, we've been adding, instead of water, we've been doing bone broth for our rice, and it doesn't really change the flavor too much. It actually adds a little bit of flavor and adds like a good amount of extra protein. 19
grams of protein for only 80 calories, so that's really good macros. Obviously it is.
It's crazy that bone broth is so different than chicken broth. No, yeah.
No.
Yeah, like beef, like the beef broth.
Yeah.
Bone broth is different than that, so, but it like kind of tastes the same. So we're gonna get started. Okay, so I'm currently waiting for the rice to finish, but this was a super easy dinner. Basically, I just threw the chicken in the air fryer because I like throw everything in the air fryer. Then I just threw together a little Greek salad. We didn't get any feta cheese, but I think we'll survive. Peach is very antsy. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, Peach has a squirrel nemesis. Peach, we can't be on the cutting board. Yeah, Peach has a squirrel nemesis, and so I finally attracted birds into my little patio because I wanted entertainment for the cats. With that came this beefy squirrel. And what's funny is we actually call Peach Squirrel, that's her nickname. So we're always like, oh, squirrels, looking at the squirrel. But anyways, this squirrel is fearless and he comes to taunt Peach. And he like looks us like right in the eyes. He just like stares at it. It's like actually crazy, the stuff that this squirrel has done. But the main life update is I got a job. I was obviously working this whole time, but I was doing temp work. So just like a shift or two at an office here and there. And then if the office needed me to come back like once a week, then I would do that, but it was nothing like consistent. And I actually was okay with that. I wasn't even really looking for anything long-term. Something I figured out is if you have some experience and your resume is on these staffing websites, like I think most of them reached out to me on either Cloud or Princess. But again, I wasn't even looking for long-term work. I was happy doing my temping, but I had a couple offices reach out to me. What I was trying to say was because I have a couple years of experience, I'm obviously a more attractive candidate for these offices. So Peach, oh my gosh, what are we doing? What? But basically this dentist, he owns 2 offices. I did a working interview at his office down in the South Bay area. I absolutely loved the location of it. I loved the pace of the practice. It's very much a restoratively focused practice. And I watched the dentist who owns the practice work, and he's very meticulous. And his work is really, really good, so I feel good about working there. Anyways, I did the working interview at that office, and then he has another office, which is in the Valley, which did I want to accept a job in the Valley? But I liked everything else about it. First of all, staff, all great. Owner doctor, all great. Pay, also great. Again, restoratively focused. I'm not going to be like pressured into doing anything I don't want to do. There's a hygienist there every day, so I don't have to do hygiene. And they have a prime scan, and they have CEREC in office, and I absolutely love CEREC. The first office I worked for had CEREC, so I got really good at it. So I really missed not having that at past offices, and just like in general, like having to take regular impressions, just like not really fun. So even though I wasn't necessarily looking for this position, and it is a little bit further than I would normally commit to, it basically is everything I've ever looked for in an office. The owner is just super nice, very respectable, but also respects me as a dentist. Like we just have a good dynamic, and the pace isn't too bad. On my working interview day, the owner was like, "Oh, you're really fast," and I prepped a crown and like it was like a 30-minute crown prep. Like it was actually not that fast. So anyways, I decided I had to give this office a chance, and I started last week. It's been great so far. Basically the only con of this office is the distance, but the owner really liked me and even said like, if you need to leave at like 4 o'clock some days to like beat the traffic, like we can do that. So obviously like very flexible. So like I've said many times, you have to really weigh your pros and cons. But at this office, I'm not necessarily getting like direct mentorship because he's not going to be there on the days that I'm there, but I'm already 3 years out and I've never had a mentor, and I don't really need help very often, so I'm fine with that. The good thing is if there is an issue, he's there. I can call him. Like if there's a lab issue, like the worst part about my last job was I had no one to ask about like what labs to use and like what worked well for that practice. So obviously like now I have someone who can answer those questions. We're gonna try commuting. She's a commuter now. Anyways, I need to cut up these chicken thighs. All right, here is the end result. I think we've had something similar to this before. Here's our Ninja Creamy of the night. We did a vanilla base with vanilla PE Science, and then we mixed in these tiniest chocolate chip cookies. Someone suggested these to me on Instagram, so we will see how it goes. Okay, packing up for my lunch. It is 7:03, about time for me to leave. And then I pack one water. I also packed some little cuties. My caffeine, I don't really drink a lot of coffee anymore unless I buy it somewhere, but I do drink a lot of these. These are the Matina yerba mates. I love the raspberry yuzu. And the other major con of this office is they don't have like a water bottle filler. And I've never worked in an office where they didn't have like a jug of water for like the employees. So I literally bring my giant Alphalete Hydro jug that I got, and I drink a full 40 ounce, and then I drink a full one of these throughout the day. I'm very hydrated. Anyways, off to work. Are you walking, girl? Good job. Good job. I still get questions about Peach's wheel a lot. She's still walking on it, by the way. But I got it back when I lived in Vegas. If you guys have been here for a long time. I went to dental school in Las Vegas. Peach, she's running! She's running! Oh, good job. Anyways, we've had that wheel for like 6 years. I haven't had to replace a single part. Still going strong. It's from One Fast Cat. Highly recommend, although your cat has to like want to zoom. Like Pinto is too, he's like afraid of his own shadow, so like he won't use it. But Peach, she loves it. Anyways, I just got back from work. I don't even think it was the dentistry that really made me tired today. I think it was the drive home because the traffic was like worse than usual. Anyways, I just sat down and demolished way too many of these little like churro chips. They're so good. But yeah, it was a pretty slow day. I had a couple filling patients. No crowns today. Couple limited exams. A lot of just like recall exams, hygiene checks. I did do some cleanings in the afternoon only because we had 2 new patients and their cleanings were like pretty easy and I had time to do it. So I did end up doing those cleanings. Because of daylight savings, I still have plenty of daylight. So, oh my God, is it 89 degrees? It's literally hotter than it was all summer. It's literally 85 degrees. So normally I just walk in my scrubs as soon as I get home because then I have no reason to like not go on a walk. I highly recommend that, by the way. It's like the scrubs are dirty anyway. If you sweat in them a little bit, who cares? But it's just too hot for that. So I'm gonna change and go on a walk. Ian is at work. But yeah, today was pretty uneventful. So far, I am really liking the patient base at this office. They're all very nice, very talkative. And while I do consider myself an introvert, it is really nice to go into the office and just get some human interaction from like nice people, you know? So let's go get changed and do a little walk. Here's my walking fit check, wearing the same skirt as yesterday because I wore it for like a 45-minute walk, so it's not dirty. And then this is a little Ingia top, and yeah, let's go get some steps. And I'm probably just going to continue listening to my audiobook. Book updates. I'm currently reading Role Model, which is book 5 out of 6 in the Game Changer series, which is the MM hockey romance based on Heated Rivalry. So I'm almost at the long game, guys. I've been dying for the long game. Honestly, I just feel like I'm getting through all these other books, but there are so many little hints of Shane and Ilya in the books, like if you know, you know. So I need to make some progress on that, but I've been audible it up lately. Just with running and like commuting to work, I just have so much time to listen to things. So I've recently listened to a bunch of Emily Henry books. My favorite so far was Funny Story, but now I'm listening to Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I'm not like a big small town romance person, so anyways, gonna listen to that while walking, and hopefully it's not brutally hot. So since Ian's not going to be home for dinner because he's going to this like book event thing, I'm just heating up one of his little meal prep things. This is my favorite one. It's like a little like, it's basically a chicken noodle soup, but they call it immunity pho. I don't know. I ended up walking around 2 3/4 miles. A very successful evening nature walk. I saw, I think, 3 sea lions. I did see some swimming, but I was too far away to get like a video clip. And then I saw, I think they're called like a black-capped night heron. And yeah, it is pretty hot outside. I also know the world is divided on this, but I really hate daylight savings time, like with a passion as a morning person. Like I waited so long for the sun to rise at 6 a.m. and now we're back to the sun rising at 7 a.m. And I know I'm like the only person to complain about this, but what do you mean I'm on my walk at like 6 o'clock and the sun is still like high in the sky? So anyways, that's one thing I really miss from Arizona. We didn't have daylight savings time and that was the way to go. Like, why are we changing the clocks twice a year? Anyways, my food is ready. I'm gonna sit on the couch, probably do some emails while watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm watching the new season. I don't watch a ton of reality TV. I do like to watch reality TV when Ian is not home though, and this season is crazy. Like, the dads are involved way too much. You guys see how Pinto is in the perfect little circle shape right now? He smells so good. And he's the cutest little boy. Good morning. We are heading to the gym. We have a new Buck Bunny launch coming up. This is Gab's collab, which is very exciting. Lots of Nubri. Again, a jacket with no pockets. Why? Anyways, headed to the gym. I'm due for a pull day, so let's go. I just made my pre-workout and my creatine. I'm still taking creatine and it's been good. Okay, time to get dinner started. The day literally got away from me. I thought I had not that much to do. And then somehow it's almost 6 o'clock and I was just working all day. So I'm making salmon bowls for dinner. I made these in the last vlog, so if you're looking for a more in-depth video on that, go there. But basically I just did social media work today. I don't think I explained yet, but basically with my new job, he has an associate right now, but she's moving. So for this first month, we're kind of splitting the days. So I don't have like my full schedule yet. Luckily, I can very easily fill my time with social media, so it's not a problem. But next month, the old associate is moving and I will be doing my full schedule. Anyways, today I just did a bunch of editing, some wedding stuff. We are literally 3 months out from our wedding. We have our welcome dinner booked, you guys. Finally, it's gonna be a pizza party at a winery that's right near our venue. Honestly, the welcome party venue is also like absolutely stunning and it's literally like a kilometer away. It's crazy. We also have a little day after brunch booked. In the last vlog, I went to an alterations place that I didn't really love, but my dress is finally being altered, guys. I found an alterations place that I really trust and like truly like really understood my issues with the dress. I feel like a lot of other people were just like kind of like, oh, this isn't going to be a problem. And I'm like, I don't fit into the bust area. You guys will see. After the wedding, when I can show you all of the pictures of the before and after, you'll see that currently my bust is not fitting into my dress. So, but yeah, we basically have everything booked. I do want to book some dance lessons soon. I already found a dance studio near us that does like ballroom dance lessons, and they even do like wedding packages and everything. I think I'm just gonna start out with like some ballroom classes. I have a lot of dance experience, although I don't have ballroom experience. I already have like the timing and like steps and all that. Ian does not really have that so much, but he does like enjoy dancing, so I think it'll be fun. We also figured out who's officiating the wedding, but we do still need to figure out the actual like paperwork behind like actually getting married. Like we're just like worried about the wedding, not like the actual getting married part. And we basically have our honeymoon all booked, which I'm super excited about. If you're not up to date on vlogs, I'm getting married in Tuscany, and Ian and I love to travel, but we don't love really long trips. Like I really max out, like after 10 days, I'm like, I need to go home ASAP. So our honeymoon's really only gonna be about 7 days because we're already arriving a little bit early for our wedding. So it is gonna be like a total of 2 weeks gone. We're going to be spending most of our time in the Amalfi Coast, which I am so excited about. I feel like that's the perfect like honeymoon destination, and we're not moving around too much. I don't want to like move to a new hotel every 2 days, and I didn't want to plan like a whole European vacation when I already have so much wedding planning. So that stuff's all booked. My RSVP deadline is passed. Did everyone RSVP? No. I'm still missing like 4 to 5 RSVPs, and our final guest count numbers, we ended up inviting like 100 people and we're gonna have like 55, which I was actually estimating we would have like 60. So I was really on par with the estimates, especially with being a destination wedding. You just like don't know how many people are going to come, but I'm so thankful for everyone who is showing up for us. We're gonna make it a very nice experience. Everyone's gonna have a great time.
wearing.
What did you say?
So off to solid core this morning. Yeah.
Alright, I guess Ian's narrating my vlog. What am I doing this morning?
Said you're off to solid core this morning.
Wearing
A pattern dual tone patula with flowers.
Good morning. I am indeed off to solid core. I still go once a week and it's the best. I love it so much. Anyways, I'm wearing what at the time of me filming this is the new patula feather tech. I got the shorts. They have this cute little pattern insert on the back. And then I sized down in the tank this time. Fits so much better. And you know, I love when people play with a little cute print. So I love like a girly, you know, feminine prints. So super cute. I'm off. What's in my solid core bag? First of all, I have a Rice Krispie treat because I just have one before every workout because it's quick carbs. Is it healthy? I don't know. Probably not. I have my phone. I have my grip socks, a lip balm, and earplugs because I wear earplugs every time I go to solid core because it's very loud in that room and you gotta protect your hearing. So then I'm gonna wear a jacket.
It was actually really loud in there.
It is. Okay, just got back from solid core. Then I sat outside with Peach for a minute. And then I had some electrolytes because as I was showing you guys, when I bring to solid core, I forgot my water bottle. Luckily, we don't really have time to drink water during solid core anyway, so not a big deal. Anyways, I had a really good class. I've been going to solid core for over a year now for sure, maybe more like a year and a half. Last December, I officially signed up for like the year-long membership, so I actually get 5 classes per month for the price of 4, which is really nice because there's more than like 4 exact weeks in a month, and I like to go once a week. So lately I've been considering upping it to twice a week, and I'm not really a workout class person, but I love everything about solid core. It's a hard workout. They're not giving you too many breaks. I feel like every reformer Pilates class I go to, it's like so many breaks. And I'm like, what are all these breaks for? And I don't know, I've done a lot of workout classes. I've done F45, didn't really like that. Things like berries and Orange Theory just seem like too much cardio for me. And honestly, any class that makes me do a burpee, jail. I will not do a burpee. First of all, I can't do any planks on my hands because it hurts my wrists, so I have to do everything on my fists. So I can do that at solid core because you're just doing like slow controlled movements, but I can't do burpees onto my hands. So I never thought I'd be the person going to workout classes all the time because I kind of don't like being told what to do, but solid core has my heart and my obliques have been popping lately. Truly just because of solid core. Everyone always asks, what's your ab routine? What's your ab routine? My real ab routine is I have a long torso and genetically I don't carry much weight in my midsection. Core workouts will only do so much, actually, like make your core look a certain way. But anyways, gonna take a shower, make some breakfast, and my patula set was actually really good. I really wish they had a better sportswear on the feather tech fabric, but this top was really nice, sizing down, fits perfectly, and the sweat dries so quickly, like you can't even tell that there's sweat. I feel like patula has been like disappointing me lately, but not feather tech. I mean, it is a disappointment that I can't wear the bras, but the feather tech in general has been my absolute favorite and not giving me any camel toe, so that's a win. All right, we just got back from a lovely little Sunday bike ride. Ever since we got our bikes, we've been trying to go, I mean, mostly on the weekends. We normally do like a 10-mile bike ride, which when I was a kid, a 10-mile bike ride seemed like so much, and now it's like an hour of biking. But we biked down to Manhattan Beach, which we haven't been in a long time, and it's just so nice down there. First of all, the beach, the difference in the water from like Santa Monica, Venice to like El Segundo, Manhattan Beach, crazy. Like I would want to go in the water much more in Manhattan Beach. The bike path there was beautiful. The walking paths are beautiful. The nature is beautiful. I'm just like, genuinely, how do I live here? Like, it's just, it also is a little bit more cloudy up here, but down there, sunny and 75. In March. We are having a bit of a heat wave, but 75, perfect. So we biked down and we went to this sandwich shop that I've been wanting to go to called Breadhead. They have a location, I think, I want to say like West Hollywood and Santa Monica, and then also in Manhattan Beach. It was actually a very good sandwich. We got the turkey pesto and then some like Italian sandwich. Turkey pesto was really good though. And I wore my new Buff Bunny leopard print. I feel like it's a very wearable leopard print and I actually kind of love it. So you guys know I'm a cat girl, so a little cat print, sure. We stopped at a little bakery right next to the sandwich place too. I don't even really know what it was called, but we got this like giant, I didn't show it in my video, we got this giant snickerdoodle cookie for $1.50. It's like, at least some people are not experiencing inflation. So it was such a nice day. Trying to enjoy my weekends more. People are always like, how do you work and do content? I'm just working all the time, okay? I was never giving myself even a day off. I did work this morning. But if I can spend most of the day enjoying myself, I consider that a win. So we had a very nice day. We've been watching March Madness. Currently #1 in the family bracket with a like 99.4% accuracy right now. Who is she? I should get into sports betting. Just kidding, that's stupid. Anyways, gonna take a shower, go to the grocery store. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Normalize not having a clean house all the time, you know? It's not that it's like dirty, but like I need to break down some boxes. Also, if I have time tonight, I might work more on my book bedazzling. I don't know if I've shared this with you guys, but I wanted kind of like a crafty hobby. So I started book bedazzling and this is my onyx storm. I'm doing like super intricate book bedazzling, like very small little rhinestones, and we're making good progress. I would say I'm like close to being done. I mean, I don't know. I still have a lot to do on the bottom, and then I do want to bedazzle like the middle here. So I kind of need a slightly different shade, but this is all the stuff I've been using. This is the glue, the 7000 rhinestone glue. And then the best beads that I've found are from this brand. I've been ordering them on Amazon, but you can get a whole bag of like the mini sizes, which is nice. Bead Island. Basically only been ordering from them lately. But yeah, sometimes I just want like a mindless hobby where I'm not like using my brain and I like physically cannot be on my phone, which I have reading, which can't be on my phone while reading, but especially with book bedazzling, I just turn on an audiobook. It's just like a very mind clearing, like nice hobby like that, so. As usual, I forgot to end the vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do we see how silly he is? We're gonna have an exciting vlog next month because I'm speaking at UCLA in person. I already spoke to another dental school on Zoom and it was really fun. So next month is in person now and I will vlog that. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time.